Hi everyone, welcome back. Till now we focused on writing working Java code, but writing code that others can understand is equally important. In this video we will learn commands and code readability best practices. So why commands and readability matters? Programming is not just for computers, it's for humans too. So in real jobs, our teammates will read our code and you read your own old code. So once you write your code, after a few months, you will be doing some other changes to enhance the code or something. And interviewers also review a code during the coding rounds. So readable code saves times and reduces mistakes. So you can recall what you have developed earlier or what your teammates have developed. Now let's see types of comments. We have single line comments. So we need to write single line comments this way. So which is used for small explanations, and we also have multi-line comments. So multi-line comments will be like this, and we can write any number of lines here. So like this we can write any number of lines, which is used for longer explanations. And we also have documentation comments. So documentation will have 2 stars and something like this. So this is documentation comments. Okay, this is also multi-line, but this is mainly used for documenting the code. For example, I can show you like system we have seen multiple times. So let's go into this system class. See, all these comments are documentation. So documentation usually contains what that class does. So used in professional projects for documentation. So there are 3 types of comments: single line, multi-line and documentation comments. Now let's see what are good comments and bad comments. I will add int x equal to 10 and I'll add something like store 10 in x. So this comment is not required here because I already know that I am storing 10 in x. I don't need a comment to understand this line. Whereas let's add something like this. So here it says user must be 18 plus to register, for example. Here the code already says the comment here stores 10 in x. Whereas this one I don't know, the age should be 18 plus. So if someone tomorrow comes and check this code, they will know that they should not add less than 18 here. So you should remember this golden rule. We should always comment why and not what. So we should not say what it is doing. So age is 20. We already know that we should not store like that. If someone updates this value, he should know why it is given as 20 here. Okay, so this is about comments. Next, let's go to the code readability best practices. Yeah, so first one is meaningful variable names. For example, int a equal to 10. Okay, and someone comes in and if they read this, what is a here? So we should always make sure that we give some meaningful names here, like user age equal to 10 instead of a equal to 10, or sometimes for example string y equal to. Okay, so what is y here? Always we should make sure to give the meaningful name, like string name equal to some John, for example, or father's name. So next is proper spacing. Okay, proper spacing is very important as it improves the readability of the code. So for example, instead of giving this, we should give something like this. This is recommended. So here, since it's one line, you don't feel much difference, but when you write real world programs, projects, there will be lot of lines, thousands of lines. So in that case, the space matters a lot. And we should also follow consistent formatting. So like for example, formatting is nothing but in this code itself you can see here, if you see, it starts from here and whatever written inside this braces, I'm giving tab space here. Okay, and here also same, whatever written inside this one, there is a space added here. But if I remove, I can still write like this, right? Which is not recommended. So for every block of code nested within another, like a body of class or method, we should show the different hierarchy and the scope clearly by adding spaces. Let's see few real world examples here. So if you see these two lines and these lines does the same thing. Both prints the same result, but this looks more professional. So till now I told what all has to be followed. Now I'll tell what has to be avoided. Don't add too many comments. Okay, it becomes too much. So for every line, every variable, we don't have to write any comments. Okay, the second one, no comments at all. So we should not add too many comments. At the same time, we should add decent number of comments for a heavy logic code. Okay, then the third one is using comments to disable code. For example, you have written lot of code like this and you end up commenting all of this. Okay, don't do this while testing or something. It's fine, but always remember to remove all this commented out code later when you feel it's not in use. In interviews, readable code creates good impression, shows professionalism, and also makes logic easy to follow. And messy code can reduce your evaluation even if the logic is correct. So always remember to write a professional code in interviews. Okay, let's do a quick recap what we learned today. So we saw what is types of comments, single line, multi-line documentation comments, and we also saw good versus bad comments, code readability best practices, and coding habits. In the next episode, we will start decision making in Java using if-else statements. Since we will start conditions and logics, when you write your code, you follow all these practices so that it becomes a habit for you in future when you write a big projects. Do subscribe to PrepLoop for more such content. Thanks for watching.